Y'all, I gotta share with you a game changer. My life and my planning changed when I started looking at my life in quarters. Let me show you how. So when I would make goals in the past, a lot of times I would have these big goals and I'd say, I want to be rich one day, or I want to be really successful in my career. Those are really good aspirations to have, but what is the actual goal? What do you have in your hand when you've achieved those things? So I had to really revamp the way I thought about my goal setting and my planning for the year and make it a little bit more measurable. So let me share my process with you. My process is actually outlined in my pivot planner, and I'll go through some of the pages with you so you see a little bit of how I approach this. So instead of you having numerous goals, a never-ending list of things that you want to achieve, I encourage you to limit yourself to 4 main goals that you want to achieve for the year. Ask yourself, if at the end of the year I achieve these things, like I would be very happy, what would those 4 things be that I'd be so excited to have achieved? These should be things that would move you in the direction of your future self, the version of yourself that you want to grow into, right? So they should be meaningful and really relevant to your life. So as always, I recommend that your goals be SMART, right? That they be specific, they be measurable, actually achievable, relevant to your life, and then time bound. Always attach them to a date on the calendar. You're way more impactful when you know that there is a delivery date for your goal. So in my planner, I specify that the 4 goals for the year are because there are 4 quarters in the year. Gone are the days where you just try to attack all of your goals all at once. Instead, now what you're going to do is you're going to take those 4 goals and you're going to prioritize which goal comes first, which comes next, and then after that, and then after that. The reason you're doing this is because you want to have a laser focus on each of the goals for different parts of the year. So say for quarter 1, you give yourself a goal that you want to have a certain amount in your savings by the end of the quarter. You push all of your efforts into that, and you make sure that anything that is going to deter from that goal is something that you are mindful of. And if there's something that is not related to that goal at all, you might want to delay it to another quarter that makes more sense for that activity. Right? So for example, let's say I want to go on a huge summer vacation, and that summer vacation is in quarter 3. I might decide that I want to have a sinking fund that I start. And so that sinking fund is something that I'm going to start. And at the end of quarter 3, maybe I want to have a specific amount in there, right? Or let's say I want to dedicate quarter 2 to my professional development, and there's a specific course I want to take. For example, I've been really wanting to get better at Excel. So I'm going to take an Excel course, and I want to specifically devote myself to that. And if there are competing interests coming in, I say to myself, this is my goal for the quarter. I want to make sure I prioritize getting this one thing done. The great reason for this is that if you put in all your energy and all your efforts into this one goal, instead of all of the different goals that you have, this one goal is the thing that you're going to achieve because it has your undivided attention, it has all of your passion, and it has all of your efforts in there. So it's really a matter of you having a concerted effort, or just making sure that all of your efforts are coming together and they're just beautifully working so that you are able to approach this goal with a laser focus, something I highly recommend. So make sure you take your 4 goals and you spread them out, put a date with them, and then have actual SMART markers achieved with them. And then ask yourself, how will you know you're successful? Make sure that you have something that you can say yes or no. Did I do this thing, right? Did I pass that class for my certification? Did I reach that saving goal? Did I reach out to my friends and family more? Whatever it is that you want to have as the marker of your success, make sure you know that for yourself, so you know if you can celebrate or if maybe you need to double down and make sure you keep working towards that goal. I really love having these 4 goals because it helps you to have a very attainable process of getting stuff done for the year. If you get these big 4 things done for the year, you'll know you have been successful. So I encourage you to do that today. Think about your top 4 things and then chart them out in your quarters, and then really surround most of your activities around that. Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to start dating? Do you want to save money? Any of those things, they can all be put down in quarters. So that's my first tip to you. Start thinking about your life in quarters. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Since you're already here, you might as well watch some more videos. I have videos on minimalism, faith, finances, sustainability, all sorts of things. So check out any of these videos around here. Take care. Happy watching.